Starting off with the Ioniq 5 and then 6 and now the 9. This is their brand new 3-row SUV with 500 kilometers of range, rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive as we have here. There's tons of options for you. My name is Jimmy and let's dive into everything you need to know about it. On the front here is very similar to other Ioniq vehicles. You got pixels everywhere. Headlights, daytime running lights. It's actually quite stunning. And what's more is you do get a frunk. Moving to the side here on this upmost trim, we got 21-inch wheels, and notice the design. This is very different than other vehicles. The A-pillar slant all the way back for this very aerodynamic shape that goes all the way to the rear. And you got these pop-up door handles that are very similar to the Hyundai Nexo. On the back of the Ioniq 9, you can see that it's actually very tapered. It's that boat tail shape. So even though I'm not quite tall at 5'11", I do see over the roof. And you get more pixels all the way around the outside edge. I do really like the Ioniq 9 nameplate that's embedded onto the back of the vehicle rather than just like a badge on the side. That looks really cool. If we open up the trunk, we actually get a decent amount of space here. While yes, the opening might not be as big as some others, I think there's still plenty of space. Looking at numbers, this is actually more than that of the EV9, but you still get power third row, so you can just press the buttons on the side, get that to fold completely flat, and you also have a little bit of underfloor storage. The tonneau cover is also underneath, so no matter if you're going out, you don't have to worry about it. It's just right there for you. That is brilliant. Let's check out how much space there is in the third row. Space in the third row is spacious for most. Once I wait for the seat to power back in, I'm decently comfortable. Headroom is all right. Legroom is also not too shabby. I can recline the third row if I like. And what I love, you get vents right here on the ceiling. As for the second row, yeah, it's very comfortable. Headroom, legroom, neither. It's going to be a problem. On this utmost trim, you even have power seats, so you can move them back, recline them, and even bring out the ottoman, which is down here on the bottom, so you can really be comfortable. I mean, you can even move the front seat forward. This is no longer just an Ioniq 9. This is a limo. Check that out. I mean, that's a lot of space for me to spread out and be comfortable in here. This is absolutely fantastic. The seats themselves, they're heated, they're cooled, no massaging, but that's fine. You have your USB charge ports on the front seats, and they're 100 watts. So you can charge your laptop, you can charge your camera, whatever you need. There's 600 watt outputs. Although I haven't got clarification if you can use them all at the same time and pull 100 watts each. But if I get answers for that, I'll let you know. As for the front here, they're heated, they're cooled, and they have ergo motion. Not like full-on massaging, but it does move you about. So longer drives, you'll still be pretty comfortable. In front of me, this dual-tone steering wheel is absolutely fantastic. You got 4 illuminated dots right in the center. Behind that, full digital dash. It's a pretty similar system to other Hyundai vehicles. No real surprises there. Same thing with the heads-up display, as well as your infotainment. Everything is easily within reach. Because of the screen and how it's curved, me sitting here, I have no problems reaching to the screen itself. CarPlay as well as Android Auto both work really well, even with the wireless system that it has. There's really no complaints here. And what's more is you have all of this climate control right on the bottom, and you have all these physical buttons as well. They haven't taken that away. You have this slidable center console, so you can move it to the rear if you don't need it as much. You also have large cubbies in the center, and the bottom of it is a sliding tray that goes up to the second row as well. They have thought of this and making this as feature rich as you possibly can. They really have made this cabin a very nice place to be with all the features that you want and none of them that may be a gimmick.
As for the powertrain, there are 3 options. The base is a rear drive unit making 215 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. You can upgrade from that to the standard all-wheel drive, making 303 horsepower and 446 pound-feet of torque. Step into the all-wheel drive plus and you get 422 horsepower and 516 pound-feet.
And what that all means is, well, pretty decent in terms of power, and handling is actually pretty good as well. I mean, let's be honest, it's a 3-row SUV. The power part, other than maybe accelerating onto the highway, honestly doesn't matter too much. But the ride is so composed. Even on these twisty corners that we have here, well, there's not a lot of lean, there's not a lot of roll, and it actually just feels very, very confident. I'm surprised by just how much engineering has been done behind the suspension tuning, because you can certainly feel it. It doesn't flop. It doesn't just rebound out of nowhere. When you hit any sort of imperfection on the road, it absorbs it nicely. And it's not like it's sporty. It's not tuned in a way where it feels like a Tesla. It's more, well, it's just a very well-balanced machine. In terms of all the advanced safety items, it's all the same stuff that you would naturally expect, but it all comes standard. Adaptive cruise, lane centering, highway driving assist, all of that is standard even on the base model. 360 camera is only available on the higher trims, pretty normal stuff there. And of course, the excellent cameras that you see in the cluster. Love that feature, but like I said, only on the upper trims. I personally would have loved a calligraphy without, well, the captain seats in the back. Give me calligraphy without captain seats, and I'll take all the other options along with it. I think that would be a better trade-off. Overall, is this the EV to pick? Well, if you're looking for a 3-row SUV, well, there's not a lot of options. There's this, the EV9, Tesla Model X, Rivian R1S, but those are priced quite a bit higher than this. This and the EV9 is priced exactly the same. Which one would you pick though? Honestly, in terms of looks, I like this more, but that's completely subjective, right? You can say you like the Kia more. But here's the thing. On the interior side, I feel like the interior of the Ioniq 9, which is where you're going to spend the most of your time, this definitely feels a little bit more plush. And with the extra range, thanks to the larger battery that this has, it's certainly a nice upgrade from the EV9. That said, the EV9 GT is around the corner, and if you love speed, well, can't go wrong with something that has the word GT on it. Maybe we just have to wait a little bit till we get the Ioniq 9N, and then we can use these paddles for what they're actually designed for, shifting fake artificial electronic gears. In any case, thank you so much for watching this video. Like the video if you do, subscribe if you want to see more, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.